Hello. This video will demonstrate a new feature of the 0.9 version of the Canvas Modules Organiser browser extension. And this new feature is that we can group modules using tabs. Earlier versions you could use boxes to group modules, but I will now show the difference between these two methods of grouping modules. So this is a modules page. And it has some modules that are collapsed here and here. And you also have some modules that have been user tagged. You see here there's either the unimportant user tag or the important user tag. So if we first look at how grouping has been done up to now, we can go to the Canvas Modules Organiser options page here. Right now, we look at the module group options. We can see that there is no grouping allowed at all. If we now allow grouping of consecutive collapsed modules, now we see that there is an additional line being displayed here where you can choose between grouping items in boxes or in tabs. And the tabs are the new stuff. But let's just look at first at what the boxes look like. So if we go back to the modules page, now we have some more items in the menu here. It says group collapsed modules. And if we choose this, you can see that we have one box for two collapsed modules here, and another one for two other consecutive collapsed modules over here. So this is how grouping was done earlier. Let's now have a look at what happens if we choose tabs instead. So we go back to the options page and we check tabs instead of boxes. Now this will cause all the groups to ungroup. So we will start over and we can now once again choose group collapsed modules. But now you see that we don't get any boxes, we get tabs here at the top of the page. So we have ungrouped modules, that's the active tab now, that's why it's white. We can also now go to this group of collapsed modules, and we can also get a preview of the contents by hovering over this tab. You can see that we have, it says the titles of the modules in this group. Also, if we go to the next group, we can see the titles of those modules that are in that group. So we can, but we can also go to this tab and look at the modules here, and that is in contrast to the boxes, which you have to ungroup in order to look at to access the contents. So this is an advantage of the tabs, and you can also selectively ungroup one of these tabs. So this little red cross says ungroup modules in tab, and if we click this, now those modules get to be in this ungrouped modules tab. Now let's just ungroup all modules, and now we can have a look at what it looks like with the if we group by user tag instead of by being collapsed. Once again, let's look at at the boxes alternative here. So we choose allow grouping of modules by user tag, and look how it was before with the boxes in the old alternative. So once again, we go back here, and now we can choose group modules by user tag, and then we get these two boxes here. And you see that we also if you group the tagged modules, you get this extra option of keeping them grouped. If you check this box will persist even if we reload the page. So this is now what happens if you choose to group modules, tag modules in boxes. So now once again, let's have a look at the tabs. So we choose tabs instead. Once again, we go to this modules page, and once again we choose group modules by user tag. And now you can see that these tabs appear. So you can, and now it says the user tag is stated on each tab here. And also you can see that in addition to the red cross that for ungrouping, there's also this checkbox, which is for keeping these modules grouped even after reload. So if you check this group will persist. You can have a look at this. We will reload the page, and then we see that these three modules are still grouped in a tab, whereas the other two modules that were grouped are now ungrouped. And once again, we can see the contents of each tab here by hovering over the tab, and we will get a list of the contents. So this is the tabs method of grouping grouped modules. It has some obvious advantages, and I hope you will like it. Thank you for watching.